Hey, what it do, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Just having a great day. So we got an exciting video for you coming up today. As many of you are well aware, we had a ton of asphalt millings brought out and put on the road, which Ryan and I did our best to keep up with the trucks, trying to spread it out as best we could, trying to do the very rough shaping. But as it sits right now, that's what it is, rough. It has not been compacted, it has not been wet down, it has not been rolled, it's been none of that. So in today's video, we are going to be working together again. We got my buddy Mike coming out. He'll probably be running the Dozer. I think it's just gonna be like a John Deere 450. Nothing huge. We're gonna be running the water truck. We're gonna be getting everything real wet. We're gonna be running the roller to compact it because this is gonna be the most worthwhile repair that we've ever had on that road out there. So it's gonna be a pretty monumental day. I'm super excited for this. Even though like anytime something like this happens, my life just gets absolutely insane. I'm trying to like pick and choose between work because this isn't something that you can pass up on, but also you gotta keep the wheels rolling on everything else. So it's been kind of a crazy week, but that's what we got going on in today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm on the tail end of getting set up to do all the recording for this. I went ahead and busted out the drone. We got the batteries charging. And this has nothing to do with today's video, but I did post a short the other day on that F-250 putting in work out at the ranch, and I had someone ask me, "Oh, James, what happened to the GMC?" Well, I still have her. She hasn't gone anywhere. But she does have some problems. I had to replace some of the suspension components, and we are going to have to do some body work here in the nearest future. You guys can see the bumper's a little munchy there. Fender got a little munchy there. Right now I'm actually on the tail end of putting everything back together. You guys can see we got the torque wrench right here. Everything has been pretty much buttoned up. I just got to clean up and take it for a little test drive. But that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is going to be exciting, and that's a sad story. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's go and jump on into it, and let's roll. So I'm not saying I'm huge, but I'm definitely not a small guy. And I can fit in here kind of nicely. I may be looking at the Seawalk right now. These old men don't like to walk around too much anymore. James can't get out because he's locked in the door. Holy smokes, guys. This thing was back here. Look at that. They sing on a sleepless night. All right, so it is just a little bit after 4 o'clock right now. We got a lot to get done today if we're gonna have a successful day tomorrow with hopefully minimal problems. I have to run up to the Fontana area, then I have to run back down to San Diego, grab the rollback, grab a roller, come drop that off, go grab a dozer, come bring that out, get the water truck ready. There's a lot we gotta do today. So hopefully we don't run into any problems or too much traffic. But I am just pulling out of the ranch right now, so I'm really hoping that we have a smooth day today. All right, so I had to run up here to, I think this is technically Grand Terrace, and this has nothing to do with today's video, but since we're up here, we're gonna go ahead and check something out, and I do feel kind of bad because I'm at JCB's yard right now, and I'm wearing the enemy swag, but they have a machine here that I have wanted to check out forever, and I've always been skeptical of them, but the guy that I actually sold my old grader to, he has one of these things. And he loves it. I don't think he got the biggest one they make, and I need to actually look up the nomenclature on what models are what. I'm assuming this is the 3TS8T, but this is a super rad machine, and as I'm looking at it, it does say designed and assembled in the USA. So obviously this one is a special edition. It's got the camo wrap on it. Looks rad. So we are lucky enough to be able to start this thing up. We're gonna see how high it goes. I've always wanted to see this in person, and this is kind of really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera down just so I can check things out and focus on what's going on. All right, well that was very, very kind of them to come out here and give me a once over. I'm just gonna check out a couple more things real quick before I take off. Engine compartment, is a little bit packed, but it looks like getting to the filters is super easy. It's actually easier than my cat machine. Let's see, that's diesel fuel. I'm assuming this is engine. Not sure where the hydraulic filter might be, but it's not a huge deal. I really do like the layout of this machine. Looks like it has the electronic fans up here for the AC, I'm guessing. Kind of tucked up out of the way, that's kind of cool. Let's see if there's anything else that stands out about this. She did say that these couplers, the high flow ones, stay on the arm. The only ones that come up with it as you boom out are the standard flow couplers. Another thing that I noticed, which may be kind of cool, is the cab actually tilts up this way for servicing, whereas on the 299 it comes up this way. So I'd be really curious to see what the underside of this looks like. But the cab on this machine, you guys, I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty nice. Obviously this one's a special edition. It has a leather seat. So I'm not saying I'm huge, but I'm definitely not a small guy, and I do fit in here kind of nicely, and I'm not feeling like I'm cramped, squished. Feels great in here. Visibility is really, really good on this machine. And it does have an air ride seat, which is pretty huge. I've always been partial to Caterpillar, but this is a nice machine. And she was saying that this is the 3TS version, but they did just come out with the 4TS version, which is gonna be substantially larger. I don't know, I might have to see about possibly trying to rent one of these things and giving it a go. Not that I'm like ready to ditch the 299, but super rad machine, guys. Anyways, I gotta get going because we got a lot to do. We gotta go pick up a roller or dozer because we got actual work to do. So I can't sit around here playing all day. I'll see you guys back in San Diego. So the amount of work that has been put in to get to this point is a lot. But today we got a pretty big project going on. As many of you are familiar, we had a ton of asphalt grindings brought out that Ryan's been helping spread. Well, today we're going full force. We're gonna make it really nice. We got Big Mike here on the channel today.
I'm back.
He's gonna be running a dozer for us, but we have to go pick everything up now. So we are going to be jumping in this sweet rollback right here. We're gonna be running over to pick up the roller first. Then we gotta go pick up a dozer, and hopefully everything goes smooth and we're able to actually get some work in. So we are planning on having a very productive day. So I'm really hoping that the Ford with the trailer is able to pull into the shop so we can get the door closed. Oh, it's looking like we might be just a little bit shy. Golly. Hang on one second. All right, I think we're barely gonna fit. We need like this much more back there. Come on. No promises, but maybe. Just barely. We're good, shut it down.
It's like a Jeep that have the window in the center console.
That's a loud horn. I wasn't expecting it to be that loud. We're here. Wakey, wakey.
I see someone in a truck backing up with the Mini.
What do you think? Should we block the road?
I mean, I think we already are.
We'll like stick in and
blocking the road.
Let's see. Does the truck have flashies? Hazards. Those are boring. This has to have a beacon on top. Oh yeah, flashies, beacon. Yeah. Sweet.
Do the beacons work? Yeah, they're pretty weak. Told me to be here at 8:30, and we're almost right on the dot. See if I can find my phone. See what time it is. Well, 8:32. And someone's supposed to open the gate, and they haven't opened it yet.
You think they heard me or what?
With that loud horn, I don't know how they didn't hear you. But we're just blocking the road. We don't care. We got work to do.
This is on?
Touch it. I dare you to.
No way.
It's on video.
Come on, homeboys.
So how does this make you feel?
not important. Makes me feel kind of unbelievable.
Oh, finally found someone to open the gate. So here we are.
Where it was?
Alright, we're taking bets. Let's see if we're taking this one or this one. But we don't know yet. We're still trying to figure it out. I think it'd be funny if we took that little one, but we're really hoping for the bigger one because for how much asphalt we need to get rolled and compacted. Which one do you think it is?
Okay, is it a Dynapack? Okay.
He told you which one it was, didn't he?
Yeah.
I just told them we're taking bets on which one we thought it was, the small one or the big one.
It's the big one. I'm sorry.
Oh. It's not going to be as funny as we thought it'd be with the little one on the long dirt road, but it's going to be the big one.
Bro, it's even air conditioned.
We don't need that here in California.
They're like
Are you struggling? Trying to figure out how to turn on the machine. There you go.
you gotta like really, I mean, like 180 degree crank that key.
Let's see if we can get out of this tight spot. The door's not latched properly. Got a low tire, so we're gonna head up over to the shop over there and have them throw some air in it before we take off. So it looks to be as if James is locked inside the machine. Open the door. You having trouble?
I am. You trying to open that door. How does that latch work? I tried all that.
So, whoever runs it has to help out.
Stop!
It don't look like it's latched in there anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you looking at?
I may be looking at how to sea walk right now.
Try to get in the groove with the music playing?
Yeah.
A little slippery. Let's see if I can figure this out. James can't get out because he's locked in the door. So we're off to a great start. We're coming to load on the roller, and whenever we go to try to tension the binder, it leaks air on the tire. Could be from this rock, or don't know. So we'll see what happens when James gets back over here and see what we can do.
All right, so we just came up with this diabolical plan. It's not really that bad, but I think it is going to be funny. So Ryan's going to be helping us with the road today, and he does not know that the door on the roller is broken. And I just sent him a picture of it, and he asked if he could run it. So we're going to let him, and we're just going to pretend like we don't know that the door is broken. And at some point he's going to try to get out of the tractor, and we may ignore him for just a little bit.
It only doesn't open from the inside. You can open it from the outside. So eventually we'll let him out, but not in the beginning.
Yeah. This is a good plan. Sorry, Ryan, in advance. All right, well, we made it back to the ranch. We got to get this thing unloaded real quick. Then we still got to go get the dozer. Woo.
Made it to the ranch with the first load.
All right, so originally I thought we were picking up a 450, but turns out this is a 650, which is a good sized little dozer. So we opted to come back up this way because the dirt actually comes up a little bit right here. We're not gonna have to have as steep as a ramp. As you know, steel on steel usually does not go very well. We may have to utilize the winch just a little bit right now. Normally this isn't something I check for, but we're gonna go ahead and see if this door opens. Go ahead. Okay, we're good on that side, all right. No getting trapped in this machine.
No.
Come on, would you fix it already, Mike?
No, I can enter it on here too, but
I thought you were supposed to know what you're doing.
if I knew the code, I would.
Yeah. I'm about to laugh at Mike. Oh, he might figure it out. He's having a hard time. Whoa! Why you break it? We're gonna pretend that I didn't walk over there now just to show him how to get it moving. He is a better operator than me, hands down. I won't deny it. But I think he's ran more cat dozers in his lifetime. You guys see what he's doing right now? He's being very nice to the place where we're picking this up. He's smoothing out his mess that he's making before we load this thing up. That's how you can tell a good operator. But I do need to pay attention to what we're doing right now, so I'm gonna set the camera down. Holy smokes, guys. This thing was back here. Look at this driveway. Yeah, I don't think a trailer in a million years could have come back here to get this dozer.
But gotta load it.
Eesh.
Now the fun part is getting all the way to the house.
Getting to my house now. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, we're pulling up to the ranch right now. Mike's half asleep. It is 12:15. Not too far off from what I thought. I thought we'd be starting around 12. So we still got a little bit left to do. Who knows if the water truck's gonna even want to cooperate. We may be out there with 20 garden hoses stretched across my property, our neighbor's property, and you know, we'll get her done. But the old Ford hasn't let us down yet, so we're hoping that thing starts up no sweat. And then the well pump, well, I don't have as much faith in that thing, but
last time I checked the packing,
never has let us down quite yet. So we're gonna cross our fingers that everything goes well. Forgot my gate code. Okay, so game plan: get this unloaded, get the water truck started up. If the water truck doesn't start, then there's no point in starting the well, because we can fill up the water truck via other means, but we prefer using the diesel well pump. So since the Dozer needs a little bit of grease, we're gonna head down to the shop. We're gonna go to the loading dock, and really we could just drive it off the loading dock. We won't even have to tilt the ramp. Smarter, not harder. Yeah, I think that worked out pretty great. Made this way easier.
What you doing?
Man, whoever used this thing last, they really gave it some love. Oh, jeez, look at that. It's like mud coming out of there. Ugh. Oh, better than it was. Oh, goodness.
Super clogged.
Holy cow. Whew. I'll have to send you my bill, Steve. I don't work this hard for nobody. Oh my gosh.
Would it help if I picked it up and moved it?
Probably. That's okay. We're taking bets. What do you think? Water truck gonna start?
Yes.
Not a prayer. Jump in, let's go. I highly doubt it. It's been sitting up here for, I want to say 3 months. Untouched. Windows down.
You didn't tell me that much.
Well, you didn't ask.
Squirrel.
But stranger things have happened. You know, it's possible.
Every time you ask if it's gonna start or not.
Oh yeah.
It does.
He's always like the doomfully optimistic friend. I highly doubt anything happens right now. Oh. Ooh. I'm surprised there's any juice at all. Not quite enough though.
It's got one. Come on.
You wanna bring your pickup up here?
Okay.
I have jumper cables. I'll give you right
These
though.
are my jacket.
Oh, good thing we got wheels. These old men don't like to walk around too much anymore. All right, well this thing's over here doing whatever it does. We're gonna go check out the well pump, which I think is gonna kind of meet the same fate as the water truck.
So negative Nancy. Jeez.
I only have one set of jumper cables. That's the real problem.
I don't know if I put mine back in my truck or not.
Boy Scout are you?
Well, it's when I hooked up the subs, I took everything out so I can lift the seat.
Priorities.
And pull everything out and just didn't put it back.
Do you know, you fat lard? Get out of the way. Mike may be right on this one. I just flipped the switches. I hear the fuel pump clicking away, which means there's 12 volts hanging out. We're gonna try and be smart right now. We're gonna try and get this ready to go just in case it does want to pop off. Okay. Yeah! We're business, baby!
Good old Cummins, huh?
This is German. Deutsch. 5-cylinder, air cooled. Come check this out. Pulls air in through that turbine right there and shoves it down a bunch of fins. It's a wild engine.
Pretty cool. How old is it?
Das muy old. That's German Spanish. It's taking a lot of work for this to happen.
Yeah, where's Betty go? Where's Chris at?
He is gonna come out here today.
Turn the start, Mike.
Right.
Oh, come on, girl. Yeah. All right.
We'll call that the...
Oh,
Zero.
she's sleeping. It's been a couple months.
Might as well just keep that in the cab till we're done.
Oh, it's not turning off. I guess we could stall it. That's all.
Yeah.
We'll just chalk it up as first start, first try.
Will it start? All right, we got the water truck filling up. We are not going to be shutting that off because we don't know if it's going to start again. We are probably about 20% full. We're going to go ahead and let Mike take off. Ryan's going to head over in the roller. And yeah, then we're going to go have a party. Teamwork. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute. I get the exciting job of riding in the hot, non-air conditioned water truck, but it's all good. I think we are about, I'm gonna say 3/4 full. And with how old the tires are on this thing, I don't like to fill it all the way up. So we're gonna go ahead and head on out there and get some water down on the road for him. So right now I'm just doing my initial pass. We got a front sprayer on, we got a rear sprayer on. We're just trying to start to get the road wet because it is dry, 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 dry. All right, well, we drained that thing pretty fast. I got one pass and about 1/3 of another pass. I did have both the front and rear sprayer going, so it was putting it down pretty hard. So while this thing's filling back up, we're gonna go ahead and put the drone up in the sky, and I haven't used it in quite some time, so I figure this would be probably a pretty good day to use it. I've probably got about 10 minutes before it's full, so we're gonna put this thing up in the sky.
I got bars and ink, but never in a prison. Too far gone, never gonna sit and listen. This is optimism mixed with the best. You get it? What you're seeing is a beast in the flesh. I'm vetted up. I don't need to try to speak for the rest. Always keep it abrupt. They wanna keep it a mess, you know. This is what you get when you're sitting as a vet. But everybody know that you're a threat. With the rest, let's go. We won't fit in our box. We don't quit, we won't stop. Ride us all to the top. We won't fit in your, we won't fit in your, we won't fit in your box. No, we don't quit, we won't stop. No, ride us all to the top.
All right, guys, well, I got the 3rd load of water going down to the road. I can tell you right now, it's already a million times better. Ryan's been going back and forth with the roller right now. I know my windshield's super clean and you're probably able to see it really good. However, this road has come such a long ways in such a short period of time. Another thing about this truck is I often feel like the Joker driving it because there's a huge exhaust leak underneath the cab, and I spend 90% of my time with my head out the window like this, just so I can get some fresh air. Oh, there's Ryan. So I've just been running back and forth, grabbing water, putting it down. I haven't really gotten to take a look too much at what's going on. I know on that initial segment, the material was a little bit thinner, and because of that, Mike was really not able to load up his blade as much as he should have. He was a little bit more worried about cutting into the dirt up there, but down here, I know we put a lot of material down. So he's able to load up his blade. As you guys get a little bit closer, you'll see how he has a nice chunk of material in there. And what that does is allows him to basically have material to spare, so as he's coming along, he's able to put down like a nice clean flat edge. And so this portion of the road is gonna be really, really nice. And then maybe one day in the future, we can get some more material out here and bring it up just a little bit more farther up the road to where we can load up the blade like we'll need to, but I need to get out of his way so he can keep working.
That's not brutal.
It is. I'm sorry. Do you know how it is down there? Are you done down there?
I think I got a window down the center of the dock now.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna tell Ryan to start rolling then.
can't really grade with the dozer and want to push it.
Excuses, excuses, Mike. We don't want no excuses around here.
You're doing a bad job.
No. You're the one that's saying. All I hear is, oh, I can't grade with the dozer.
All I'm saying is I can do better.
You guys, Mike's doing great. Don't let him make it sound like he's not doing a good job. Supervisor, Chris is supervisor. All right, so we're pretty much done. Ryan's just going back and forth on the roller, having a gay old time back there. And we're sitting here discussing the mysteries of life. And as we're looking here at this beautiful dozer, we got to thinking, you know what? This would be the perfect size dozer for me. And then we got to thinking a little bit more. If I had this dozer and this huge piece of property right here, that would be even better. So goals. We got some life goals coming up here pretty soon. How do I figure out how to buy 300 acres? That's the real question. You got an answer for that, Mike?
No, you don't.
Yeah. Chris suggests that I make more YouTube videos. I'm gonna have to make a lot of YouTube videos.
20 bucks is 20 bucks.
We can do it. All right, well, I'm sure the road looks great, but it's starting to get cold, and we're gonna slowly start to make our way back to the ranch because that sun is about to go down. I feel like we should cue the Ludacris right now, play the Roll Out song. The coordination that it took for everything to happen today was unreal. I am just beat, but I'm super happy with how the road turned out. I'll probably get like a little bit better shot of it tomorrow during the day. I'll go cruise by in my pickup or something. We do have Mike coming back right now. You might be able to hear him click-clacking away in the dozer over there. And then I know Ryan will follow shortly. I know he had a little bit more to pack, but he is gonna have to get his truck at some point, unless he wants to leave it here, but I doubt that. So give me just a minute, and then we'll probably wrap things up. All right, so obviously it's pitch black out here. Now you guys can't see a dang thing. But for anybody who may be wondering, rollers are not fast machines. Ryan's been making his way back, and we've just been hearing him off in the distance for, what, 15 minutes now?
15, 20 minutes.
I mean, that's a slow go, but he's almost here. There's his lights over there in the distance. We're almost done. We're almost done for the day. There he is. All right, guys, I know you still can't see much, but Mike's gonna bounce, as always. Huge thanks to Mike. He's always a huge help every time he comes out here, so thanks, man.
Of course.
Literally could not do without him on days like this, so.
That's a lie.
Yeah, we are gonna wrap it up for the day, though, so. I'm tired. Mike's got a long drive. Yeah, it's pretty long. It's the third time you've made it today.
Yep.
But yeah, so anyways,
Good one.
see you on the next one. All right, so before we actually go out and show you guys the road, which just turned out great, by the way, there's a couple things that I need to do before we end this video. Thanks are in order. Huge thanks to Mike for coming out. It is quite the trek for him to come out here. Huge thanks to Ryan for helping work on the road. Anytime the three of us get together, I don't know that it's ever happened before, but Mike and Ryan and myself, we all have crazy schedules. So the fact that all three of us got together and we're able to work together on a project is pretty wild. So huge thanks to those guys for helping work on the road. And a huge, huge thanks to Steve over at Equipment Share for providing the awesome equipment that you guys saw in today's video. The John Deere 650 was just an absolute workhorse. The roller, as funny as it may sound, the road could not have been as nice as it is without it. That was a very crucial piece of the puzzle. I would say even more so than the dozer. We can push dirt with stuff we have around here, not as fast, but the compaction with the roller was key. So again, huge thanks to Steve. We really appreciate it. And I think with that, we're gonna go ahead and make our way out to the road so you guys can see the finished result of everything that was done. I love how it turned out. I'm gonna jump on the 100 and we're gonna go for a quick little ride. So another fun fact about the road you guys are about to see, my son and I actually spent a large portion of the day working out here as well. Because like I said, when we were out here working on the road, we were pressed for time. And and Mike was pushing material real quick, and we were just trying to get it as smooth as we could, as fast as we could, but it still did need a little bit of finessing. So I came out here on the John Deere 210, and my son actually operated the roller and just did an awesome job. And the road has not been this nice, honestly, since I've lived out here. And I've been out here, I think, 14 years, coming up on 14 years. Don't quote me on that, but they've never been this nice. So we've actually had probably 3 phases of road repairs that we've done out here. This one right here, we did, gosh, I want to say that was 10 years ago. The portion that I'm on right now used to be really, really bad. And we actually got turned into the county for that one. And then once they came out here and saw what we were doing, they were like, nah, keep going. And we had already shut the project down by then. So that one kind of sucked. But as far as the repairs that we've made now, we've already finished them. And the county loves when we actually do this, but they technically have to shut us down every time that someone reports and complains or something like that. So it is what it is. But right now we are on the part in front of Ryan's house. This is the first part that we did with the asphalt grinds. You guys can see how nice this is looking. We actually gained probably about, I want to say 4 or 5 feet of road with this repair that we did. And it's just looking great. So as far as the road being nice and smooth, that's a perk. But there were 2 spots that I specifically wanted repaired that if this is all we got done in the whole project, it would have been worth it. That one spot being right here. There used to be such a gnarly tilt right here, and there was such a change in pitch that as I was coming through here in my Peterbilt, you would see my hood actually like flex and lift up, and it just hurt me on the inside every time I came through here. So the fact that this is like a nice gradual turn now, that's problem number 1 that got fixed that I was super happy about. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys problem number 2. All right, and then this area that you see right here, this was problem area number 2 for me. Now, even though the road was super tilted on this thing, it was like a very gradual, consistent turn. It's not like it really changed pitches that gnarly, but the problem was when it rained, it would get really slick. And my truck one time, actually, as I was coming around this corner, I had a trailer, and this is the Peterbilt. This isn't my GMC. This is not some little truck that got stuck. My entire Peterbilt slid over into the embankment right there and got stuck. And it was quite the little endeavor to get it out. So we repaired this, we repaired that other corner. So for me, those were the 2 big repairs that I wanted to see get made, but we were able to get so much more done than that. It goes around the corner quite a ways down there. And then the other spot that was really bad, that was super washboarded, we got that one repaired too, which I'll go ahead and show you that one as well. And then spot number 3, this is the spot that Ryan really wanted fixed, which I agree. It did need some repair, but for me, the 2 major concerns were those 2 corners, because those are the ones that like actually caused problems for my truck. But we did get this one repaired as well. You guys can see the road actually is starting to have somewhat of a crown instead of a valley. And so the problem with this area right here is it would just develop these huge potholes. You'd have to go through real slow, but now we don't have that. We got a nice, clean, smooth road. But as far as any road repairs go, I don't see anything happening in like the foreseeable future. These things tend to come in waves. I think the last batch of asphalt grindings that we got out here was probably 2 years ago, if I had to remember correctly. So anyways, this is a huge improvement, but I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the range. So one more person that I gotta thank before I end this video, and that's my son. He did such an awesome job yesterday. We had a little bit of work that still needed to get done out on the road yesterday, and he was a trooper. He actually spent like almost all day working with me out there. We had the water truck going, we had the 210 going, and the roller, and he stuck through till the end and helped get the road to what you guys saw it is now. So huge thanks to my boy. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this cruise this video because I got a project that I gotta do with this. It is not exciting in any way, shape, or form. So we're gonna throw the bucket on it and I gotta get to work. But a huge thank you to everybody who watched this video. I truly appreciate it. If you could do me a huge solid like, subscribe, share with amigos, hit that notification button down below so you guys can continue to see all the other random projects that we got going on, and I will see you guys next time. Later.